Hey everyone, my name is Nathan William, and I am the CEO of a SaaS company called Show Platform. And we're here in India getting ready to launch Show Platform 1.0 next week. And yesterday I posted a behind the scenes tour of our war room, our team that's come all together to get that software ready for launch. And in that video I posted, I invited people to ask me questions, to send me questions they wanted me to answer in future videos. And the most common question that I've had is, where are we located? I think people are assuming that we're located in Bangalore, which is the IT capital of India. So today I'm going to answer that question. When I started my first SaaS software company in India many years ago, with the help of a good friend, we put it in Bangalore. We had that same assumption because Bangalore is this IT capital of India, that's where we should put our office. But after a few years, we discovered that we had a problem. We had several problems. One of the biggest problems was that almost all of the big IT companies are located in Bangalore. So after we had trained people for 2 or 3 years that got some experience, then the big IT companies would hire them away from us. We had a turnover or retention problem when we were located in Bangalore. And that was very expensive for us to lose that knowledge capital. And we weren't excited about that. We also saw a big problem. The city's so big and the traffic was such a problem that a lot of our team members had to drive maybe an hour each way to work, adding 2 hours of commute to their day and hurting the work-life balance that we want our team members to have. And also, just like San Francisco, maybe the IT capital of the United States, a lot of IT companies don't want to go there because it's so expensive to be there. And Bangalore has that same problem. It was a lot more expensive for us to operate our business, and for our employees' cost of living in Bangalore, we had to pay them more. So we decided to move our office, and we decided to go to a smaller town. Now, when I talk about smaller towns in India, these towns are still have millions of people. These are bigger than any town we have in Utah or Idaho. And so we moved our next office to Pune, India. And we had a lot of success there in Pune, and we're able to have great retention, a lot lower cost, a lot better work-life balance for our team. We're very happy with that. Our current office is located in Rajkot. Rajkot is a town of about 2 million people that's located in Gujarat, which is a state on the west side of India that borders with Pakistan on the north. It's the town. It's the state where Gandhi was born. It's the city where Gandhi went to high school and his primary education. It's just north of here in Ahmedabad. There's a city where he set up his ashram. After he was popular and came back from South Africa, he set up a kind of a community. It was kind of his base, and when he did the Salt March, he actually left from Ahmedabad and went to the sea in protest of that British salt tax. So it's a very historic place, and we really like it. A lot of the reason why we picked Rajkot was because of a team and a leader that we found here. We found a leader here named KK. And I was doing some consulting work, and we outsourced with some different companies. And we found a leader named KK who we really liked working with. Each of the clients who he did projects for loved the work that he did. I kind of saw him as an artist. A lot of the times when I've worked with outsourced developers, I have to spec the projects in incredible depth. And then even after I spec those projects, they give me something that is worse than what I described to them. But that was not happening with the projects that I sent to Kate. I felt like he was kind of a development artist. I would give him a project, I would explain my vision to him, and he would research it to death and would come up with something better than what I gave him. And I consider that an incredibly valuable asset for somebody running a development team. So after we found Kay and the talented team that he's built, we decided to build our team around him. And so now Kay works for us full time. He's our VP of development, and we've brought many of his developers onto our team and had him hire additional developers to augment that team. And we've been very happy with his leadership and the quality of the leadership. So the advice that I'd give to you if you're going to open an outsourced office, I'm very happy with India. I'm very happy with the quality of work, the education, work ethic here. So I highly recommend India. I love that our team speak English and it's very easy for them to coordinate back and forth. I recommend you don't go to Bangalore. I recommend you pick a smaller town, maybe one with a couple million people. It still has colleges, IT colleges, so it's easy to hire talented people. You still have good hotels, you still have airports. It's still very easy for you to get the team that you need and to travel back and forth. But go to a smaller town where instead of being a small fish in a big pond, like we were in Bangalore, you can be a big fish in a small pond. And you can be one of the top IT companies in that location, where it'll be a lot easier for you to hire and retain top talent, where your employees aren't going to have to travel so far in such bad traffic to get to and from work. They'll have better work-life balance with their family. It'll be easier to retain them. You don't have the big IT companies in the same city trying to hire them away from you. And your operating cost is going to be a lot lower. And in my next interview, I'm going to introduce you to KK, the leader that I told you about, that we've kind of built this Rajkot team around, and we're going to ask some questions to him and let you learn from him. Thanks.